What's up, Vape community? I'm Matt.
I'm Marvin.
And this is the M&M Vape Show. Here at this show, we're going to be bringing you honest reviews on mods, juices. We're going to be bringing you build tutorials, tutorials on how to get your mods working just right. And today, we are starting off with the SMY God Mod 180 watt. And here we have the container that it comes in. Nice little logo on the front, and then on the back, what we have is just one little sticker with the little scratch off to prove that the mod is authentic and comes from the SMY company. Got a nice little wolf with the moon there. Looks really nice, and it looks even better on the mod.
Alright, so what we'll do next, we're going to dive down into it and unbox it and show you all the content that comes in this box.
Alright guys, now we're getting up close and personal with the SMY God Mod 180. And just a quick look at the box here. Got the SMY brand name on it, a sticker to indicate what color the mod is. We've got the black one, and then nice little logo with a wolf around with a moon around it, and then it says God 180 here, and then live long and vape on, and nice little script there at the bottom. Then on the back we have a sticker for authenticity. It has the scratch and remove so that you can make sure your mod is authentic from the SMY factory. And let's just go ahead and open her up. Now on the inside here we've got the mod itself and then a bunch of little goodies here on this other side. First thing we've got is a really funky looking drip tip. It's got black opaque looking swirls in it. Honestly, it will never get used, but when we do the test fires on and the trying out the mod, we'll go ahead and use it for you just so you can see what kind of vapor comes out of it. Here we've got a little inspection sticker just to show that the mod is up to quality for the company and it meets all the standards for the God mods that they put out. And what's really nice that they've done is they've given us a little bit of Kanthal for the build. It looks to be about 24, maybe 22 gauge. It's not very thick, not very thin. It's a nice little medium. Could even be 26 maybe. We'll find out once we get into building it. Nice little mini Phillips head screwdriver and 4 Phillips head screws for the front plate on the mod where you put your batteries in. Always nice to get these little screwdrivers. And then last but not least, we have a user's manual, which is really handy because it tells you the ohms that you should be reading at in order to safely use this product. And then it tells you what sort of watts are safest for what batteries, all that sort of good stuff. And it tells you how to turn the mod on, how to adjust the wattages, which is really handy if it's your first box mod. And down to what you've all been waiting for, the mod itself. And this thing is beautiful. I mean, just really nice colors on it. Nice decals. The paint job is really good. Bottom is just the little silver color. It's not chrome, it's plasticky. And then on the top here you got your 510 connection. And what's really nice about this is this little beauty ring here. If your RDA or if you're using like a sub tank, if it's not sitting flush for you, you can just twist it a little bit and it'll raise up to where your RDA looks like it's sitting flush on there, which is really nice. That way you don't have like a little gap in between if you care about that kind of thing. If not, just whatever. And right here, as you can see, we've got the screws that remove the faceplate, and I'll go ahead and take those off for you just so you can see what's going on there on the inside. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up the God Mod and show you everything that's going on the inside. These little screwdrivers are a pain in the ass. Alright. Oh, not quite out. Alright. Now, yes, 3 18650 batteries in here. So this thing is going to have a pretty nice power output and you should get a fairly decent battery life off of it. So that's what you got to look forward to with this mod. And we will be right back as soon as we have batteries ready. Alright, we've got our batteries ready and one thing we've noticed here is that it actually tells you which way you're supposed to put your batteries in on here, because these little metal connectors can get a little bit confusing. But they've gone ahead and put positive and negatives in here so that you know which side of your battery is supposed to go in. Pretty much only a fool can mess this up. But one cool feature about the mod is that it has reverse battery protection. So if you do end up putting your battery in here wrong, it's not going to fry your battery, it's not going to drain it so that it won't charge. You're pretty much safe with this mod regardless of what you're doing. So we're going to go ahead and pop these batteries in here, tighten the screws, and turn it on, run through the menu a little bit. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to turn on the God Mod and run you through the menu a little bit just to show you everything about it. And you're going to hit this button here 5 times rapidly to turn it on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, it's on. And it tells you no atomizer connected because obviously there's no RDA on here. It gives you your ohms reading, it gives you how hot the mod is, which is really useful because you do not want your batteries to overheat. It can make them lose charge, it can even make them explode. And it shows you how full your battery life is, your volts, all of that good stuff. And to access the menu, you go back to this button, you press it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and the menu pops up. Now, the first setting is overtime protection. And what this is it's kind of like if you've ever had an ego battery, you can't fire that battery for longer than 10 seconds before it automatically cuts off. You can do the same thing on here so that you don't fire for too long and potentially get, if you know how long you can fire your build before you get a dry hit, so you stop getting dry hits, to preserve your batteries a little bit, whatever you want to do with that. And then you got your power off, which is pretty self-explanatory. It turns the mod off. Then you've got your screen settings, which just controls the timeout of the screen, and you can set that anywhere from 1 minute to above 99 minutes. I got tired of scrolling, so I quit. And we go back. You've got your vapor setting, which there's manual mode and auto mode. Manual mode is for when you want to press the fire button to take hits, and for some reason they have an auto mode for people who want to set a timer so that the device will fire for them, and you can even set it to fire for a certain amount of time so you're not taking really long hits and you end up ultimately getting a dry hit, which is kind of cool, I guess. It's not something that I've played around with on the mod yet, but maybe in the near future. Then you've got your puff info, which shows you how many puffs you have taken, how long you have left on your battery life, and that shows up in minutes. And then you can reset it so that if you want to like see how many puffs you have left on half battery life or whatever, you'll be able to have that info there. Then you've got your power settings. There's normal mode and super mode. Normal mode is just a matter of wattages. I believe it's anywhere from the 1 to 80 mark, and then the super mode is 80 to 180, and it gives you a nice little warning here that says your continuous discharge for your batteries must be at least 25 amps in order to run super mode, and the Samsung batteries that we have running in here will accommodate that. And just another little note that I didn't say when I put the batteries in, it's probably a good idea to have all of the same type of battery in here because you don't want to have different amps running and potentially fuck something up. Nobody wants a device to blow up in their hands, and that's definitely something that can cause that. And then we've got the device setting, which just shows you your model number, the series number, and just a small little bit of info about the device, which is pretty cool to see on a mod. So there it is, and we will be back once we're ready to vape on this thing. Alright guys, we've got a fresh build on this SMY 180 God Mod, and let's just give you a little look at what this is looking like here. It's 24 gauge Canthal. We wrapped it 10 times, and we're vaping a local brand's juice. It's called Strawberry Scrunch, and it's at 3 milligrams nicotine, and it's just really good. Right now we've got it set to 25 watts, and let's see how it fires. Kind of slow start, but it's looking good. Alright, this first hit is going to be with the drip tip that came with the God Mod. I've already vaped, it's not going. I've already vaped it a little bit with this drip tip, and I can already tell you I don't like the drip tip whatsoever. Alright. So I mean, it's not too bad, but let's throw this one on here and see how it hits. Much easier to pull with this one, so let's re-drip it and turn it up to 50 watts. Alright. Very hot vapor, but really good flavor on it. I'm liking it a lot. So let's see what it's like on 75. 75. Hitting really nice. I'm gonna take it up to 100 here in a second and see how that's doing. Fire a shot of that. Yeah. So far, really loving this mod. It's hitting really well. Oh, on this build it's only letting us go up to 80, so let's see how it goes. And then we'll mess with the power options and see if we put it higher, it'll vape. A little bit dry on that one, to be expected. But yeah, alright, let's go on the power options. Super mode. Alright. And let's take it to 100. Now I know once you get in these higher settings, it's really not recommended to take super long hits because it's gonna burn through your juice really fast. Alright, now we're sitting at 100 watts, and just show you guys that and then a little bit of a fire shot of that because it's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I'm a little scared to hit it, to be honest, but it should be alright. Small hits. Vapor production is not bad on it. Maybe once we get a little bit of a cleaner build, can take a little bit longer hits, get a little bit more vapor. Now we're going to go up to 125 and see how that does. Alright, so 125. It's a monster. It's truly a monster. Even that small amount of time, it got a little dry. So I mean, this thing is definitely killing the vapor right now. Take it up. Oh. And apparently, whatever this build is at, it's reading at 0.76. It's not letting us go above 127 watts where we're at. So I'm going to pop on another atomizer and then we'll be right back. Alright, now we've got the Mutation V3 on here. And this thing has much wider air holes than the Tobh Atty that we were using. So we're going to try this at 125 and then we're going to go up to 150, and it's maxing us out at 160. So we're going to take it all the way up, and I found that you're only allowed to take like very minimal second hits on this, or else you're going to still have liquid on your wick, on your cotton, but it's going to taste dry and it is bad. So very small hits because this thing is firing about that fast. And this is a single coil, 5 wraps, 24 gauge Canthal. So it's reading at 0.46 ohms. Let's get to it. Very nice clouds on it. The flavor is also much better on this RDA, so I prefer it when I'm vaping at these high wattages. Okay, so we're going to take it to 150 now, and then we're going to go straight up to 160 right after that. Alright, 150. Even that small hit tasted a little bit burnt, so I don't know. Alright, so we're getting 163 as our max now, and I'm gonna just go ahead and re-drip a little bit because I'm honestly very afraid of these dry hits. They suck. They suck pretty hard. Woo! It's hot. Alright. Okay. I'm a little scared. I mean, it is nice, but I'm thinking that probably anywhere from 50 to 75 watts is going to be the preferred if you're doing just a single coil. We haven't tested a dual coil here just yet, but I'm thinking maybe on a dual coil you can put it up a little bit higher and get those longer, better hits. They don't taste as dry. So I'm gonna knock it back down to 50 and take a really nice hit off of it, just to show you guys what it's putting out. So here we go. It's really nice clouds. Flavor is really good. I mean, it is nice. So, first impressions of the SMY God Mod at 180 watts. This device is killer. It's really good. The price at a local shop, we got it at about $149.99. So I'm sure you can find it cheaper online, probably in the $100 range or so if you're on a budget. But it's a very good device. Highly recommend it. Can't really think of any cons for it because it's a really safe device. The positive negative signs on the inside where you put your batteries, that's a plus just in case you don't know which way your battery is supposed to go. And I mean, the device is just killer overall. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. If you have any questions, let us know, and we will see you next time.